Assalamu alaikum, brother Adel. How are you doing?
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. I'm going well. Yourself?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. Tell us a bit about yourself, who you are, where are you from, and what you do for a living.
Yeah, I'm Adel from Melbourne, Australia. Um, and I have two young boys who keep me very busy. And for a living, I work as a commercial lawyer.
MashaAllah. So, what did you start training with me or joined our weight loss program?
Actually, two reasons.
Mhm.
The first reason is, I guess, just from a health perspective. My family background, basically, every condition, chronic condition you can think of, sort of exists, whether it's diabetes, heart disease, loss of eyesight, all the complications that come with diabetes, etc. So I was very conscious of the fact that I need to do something to reverse the trend. So that was one of my reasons. And the second was also just when it comes to prayer, like anecdotally, like I haven't done a study around this or anything, but I'm seeing more and more people wanting to sit when they pray as opposed to actually praying as we're supposed to pray. And I'm seeing that age that people are wanting to do that is actually getting younger and younger. And again, this is completely anecdotal. I've not sat and done a scientific study behind it, but it's what I'm observing. And so I just don't want to be that person. So I have to do something today so that
Before it's
whenever
too
I
late.
get to that age, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, alhamdulillah. How you first came across me or the FDLM program?
Yeah, so Adam Khan, I think he did a podcast with a close friend of mine here in Melbourne.
Mhm.
And when I listened to that, he only really spoke about his life journey, and that got me curious. So I actually just looked it up, and then the rest is history, as I say.
Okay, brilliant. How was your experience working with me?
Yeah, I mean, it was life-changing. I think it's
Alhamdulillah.
probably the word that I could use because previously I tried, many things like keto, low carb, intermittent fasting, and everything in between, and really, like, I was guessing and just hoping that it'll work, and reading some fad news somewhere and thinking, yeah, that makes sense, etc. And when I joined FDLM, then I really enjoyed the knowledge part of it and actually understanding how our bodies actually work and what it needs and what it doesn't need, and that sort of thing. And something simple as learning not every healthy food is fat loss friendly, because otherwise you tend to like stock up on, I don't know, things that
Avocados.
people could, avocados or nuts or something like that, and which is kind of like what I was doing when I was eat on keto, for example.
It's a pickle diet.
Yeah. So so just gaining the knowledge is huge, because now I feel like I have the tools, even into the future, inshallah.
Inshallah. What is your life like right now? If you can describe like the difference between the old Adel and the current one, how would you describe?
Yeah, I mean, this wasn't a reason why I started the program, but it's definitely a real sort of thing that I'm really, really enjoying is actually the confidence level that I have. Like I didn't think just by dropping the weight that I've dropped that, I'd suddenly become more confident and things like that. But I am that. So, and really I can just, when I think back now, it was a lot of self-consciousness, a lot of trying to hide your real self, etc. So it's really cool.
Did that impact your life when you were like self-conscious?
Absolutely. I think so. Whether it did or it didn't really doesn't matter. It's just basically how I feel. And at this point in time, I'm just feeling a lot better, really, about things. And I mean, I'm also happy that people around me are starting to like observe the difference and wanting to know and inshallah improve their lives as well, which has been great. And yeah, I'm just happy that I just have a compass now to work off for the rest of my life, really. So that's why I said I think it was life-changing experience.
Alhamdulillah, thank you. What would you say to people who are sitting on the fence and doubting the FDLM program?
Yeah, I mean, what I'd say to them is that when I looked at it as well, I mean, all I heard was the podcast, read a few things online, etc., and I was skeptical. So we need to acknowledge that that sentiment probably exists.
Yeah.
What I do know since I've been on the program is that actually, like, especially on the Telegram group and everything, you see that people are making real progress, and they're having these real aha kind of moments, and like, just, yeah, they like, it's real, and it's inshallah, I think, sustainable. I've been on for almost 24 weeks now, and I can see how I can continue this as the rest of my life. Like, it's not, I actually cringe when people say, oh, what diet are you on and things. I just point blank say, I'm not on a diet, really. I just know how to eat properly, you know.
Yeah.
So
I am free.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, so the people who are skeptical and on the fence, etc., just jump the fence, really. You won't look back. You won't look back. There's enough people that have gone through it to testify to that.
Thank you, Brother Adel, for coming today. Jazakallah khair. This was really good, and I wish you all the best.